Hi there, Visionary family, and welcome back to another one with Lady Visionary. Hope you guys are doing absolutely amazing. If you're new to my channel, make sure you go ahead and smash that red subscribe button and become part of this growing family. We're on the road to achieving 10K, guys, by the end of the year. So if you're new, please go ahead and support, but just by subscribing. For those of you guys who don't know who I am Lady Visionary, relocated from the UK, and now I'm living in Rwanda with my husband and two small children. I'm doing a lot of things here. I'm into the tourism and hospitality industry. I'm also into agribusiness as well as real estate. So I'm doing quite a lot here, you know, making my contributions to the motherland. Relocating has been somewhat fun. Relocating has been somewhat fun, but it has not come without its challenges. And a lot of people think that just because I'm married to a Rwandan, for those of you guys who don't know, yes, I am married to a Rwandan. We did not meet here in Rwanda. We actually met in the UK. We're both in the healthcare industry, and that's where we met. So yeah, a lot of people think that, yeah, because you have a Rwandan husband, it's a lot easier. And I guess it is, because like, it helps a lot with like the language barrier, because one of the challenges, because it's only in recent years that Rwanda changed over from like French to English. So a lot of Rwandans are actually struggling with English. Funny enough, I was having this conversation. A lot of Rwandans are not confident speaking in English. And, you know, when you come and, you're speaking your English, sometimes they're like really thrown off and, become a little bit disengaged. So it can be somewhat challenging. Language, I think, is a big barrier here in Rwanda. I'm not just saying that, but because of, I guess, speaking to others of the diaspora, they have come up, and time again, the language barrier does come up as a continuous theme. And so it's very, very important for those of you guys who are coming to learn Kinyarwanda. Like, a lot of Rwandans speak several languages. So if you can't speak to them in Kinyarwanda, you can try French or Swahili. But to be honest, the language barrier is off-putting for a lot of people. So if you can, go that extra mile and learn to speak Kinyarwanda, because, I've met people here, they've been living in Rwanda, and, they're from, whether it's Canada or another country, and after about, 5 years, they've been able to speak very fluent Kinyarwanda. So you have to put that effort in, especially if you want to integrate and really immerse yourself and feel part of the family. Because you do feel a little bit shut out if if the language is a barrier. So I just want to say thank you. I see the unapologetic nomads in the building. Guys, I'm sure like everyone here is already subscribed to the unapologetic nomads. But if you're not subscribed to their channel, please go ahead and go over to their channel. A beautiful, beautiful family that relocated from the US, and yeah, they're nomads. They're traveling everywhere. We're in Rwanda. They're currently in Burundi and creating some great content. So go ahead and check them out. A lot of advice and a lot of knowledge that you can gain from their content. So please go over and support the unapologetic nomads. I love that family. And I have met them in person, because like when you meet people, like when you see people on the internet and then when you meet them, but trust me, they're a beautiful, beautiful family. Met them in person, every single one of them. So yeah, thank you so much, unapologetic nomads, for being here. So I'm seeing you guys in the building. Let me know where you're listening in from. Just be interactive in the comment section. You guys will have an opportunity to ask questions. So feel free. As I said, please guys, make sure as you come in you smash the like button. Make sure you subscribe if you're new. We want to get to 10K by the end of the year. Anything is possible, nothing is impossible. If you're not following me, guys, on Instagram, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. My name is Lady Visionary, same as the channel. Well, yeah, Lady_Visionary. So go over and support me on Instagram. And I also have a business Instagram, guy, which is Twin Lakes Recreational Island. You guys can go over there. I'm doing a lot of stuff. I told you guys I'm into tourism and hospitality, so that's one of the projects I'm doing here. Guys, I'm working hard behind the scenes. Like, I know a lot of people are like, Lady Visionary, you're not consistent, you don't create content, but that's because I am working my ass off behind the scenes, guys. Working my ass off behind the scenes, okay? So do bear with me. I do, like, one of my like New Year's resolution will be that I'm more consistent on the channel. So guys, bear with me, okay? It's not easy. And I did say, guys, that because in my last video that I posted, I was saying that I was thinking about leaving Rwanda and actually exploring a brand new country. And because obviously I'm married, I have 2 kids, and it can be a little bit challenging traveling with small kids. Like, is it the end of December last year? I traveled to Tanzania with an assistant, my husband, and the 2 boys. It was fun. It was really fun, but very, very hectic. We had a wonderful time. So yeah, I was thinking about which country I'd want to go to, and so on and so forth. Where will I go? Will I bring the kids and all of that? So I'm going to keep it a surprise. You guys have to stay tuned. You guys have to stay tuned. I will be traveling to a brand new African country next month, guys. I'm so excited. I'm going to be creating content and showing you guys a brand new country, and this is a very, very special one. So you have to stay tuned. Definitely have to stay tuned, guys. I'm not going to give it away. I'm in the planning phase at the moment, but yeah, next month I will be leaving Rwanda and exploring a different country, but I will be coming back, guys. I will be coming back to Rwanda because I'm well invested here, and yeah, I will be definitely coming back to Rwanda. But I do want to travel more, but because of, as I said, being a mom, wife with kids can be very, very challenging, but I will be traveling next month. So as I said, you have to stay tuned to find out where I'll be going. I'm so excited. I'm so excited, guys. You guys know about the Diaspora Building Project. That's where I'm working on building homes for the diaspora, homes that are suitable to the needs of the diaspora. It's not in Kigali, it's right here in Musanze, the northern province of Rwanda. I am looking for investors if that's something that you may be interested in. I was looking for a higher amount and just looking for like 2 investors, but I've changed that plan, and I'm looking for investors if you can invest a minimum of 5,000 US dollars and upwards on a return on investment of 7%. So if that's something that you may be interested in, then you can definitely reach out to me. My email is down below in the description bar. So do go ahead and check that out and send me an email. Something that also come up, guys, is I have a land in next to Bugesera Airport. Actually, you can see the airport from this particular plot. This plot is approximately I'm saying approximately, it's 3,000 plus square meters. So I know a lot of you guys think in feet, so I've written that down. It's 32,000 plus square feet, right? And it's agricultural land. So for anybody who is serious about doing business, serious about doing agricultural business, then that land is actually available for rent. So if you don't want to say purchase land, and you're interested in leasing land for a particular period, then this land is available. It is 32,000 plus square feet, and that is near the new airport, which is around an hour, approximately 1 hour from Kigali. So just something to consider. Please just send me an email if that may be something you are interested in. So thank you guys so much for being here. Really appreciate you. From you guys have seen the title, it says Rwanda has changed. And I felt like this topic was very, very important because, and you guys need to be aware of what those changes may be, because a lot of you from the diaspora, from America or from Europe, are thinking about, relocating to Rwanda, thinking about living here permanently. And I feel like there's been a lot of information that's been thrown out there, and there needs to be a lot of information that's clarified. A lot of the information I've seen has been incorrect. This week, I was actually in Kigali. I was at the Rwanda Development Board. I met with them down there to clarify a lot of things that were just really, really unclear to me and really, really unclear to a lot of you guys who are asking so many questions. And before I go into that, I just want to say also that anybody who is interested in relocating and doing business in Rwanda, and there's a lot of questions that you have around your business, around your relocation, you can set up a consultation with me. All the details are down below in the description bar. These consultations last from anywhere from an hour upwards. So I would like to also say that the consultations are at a fee, a very, very affordable fee. So if that's something that you may be interested in, which I think that it's very, very important to consult with someone before coming to Rwanda. So if that's something you may be interested in, just send me an email. It's projecthealtha@gmail.com, projecthealtha@gmail.com, but you can find the details down below in the description bar. Guys, as you come in, please, please, please smash the like button. Please smash the like button. So there's the email on screen. It's very, very important that you do a consultation prior to coming. A lot has changed. And as I said, there's a lot of information that, you need to help you plan, because a lot of people will come and actually get stuck, not knowing what to do, and actually be very, very stressed out. So that's why I'm trying to help you, providing you the information so that, this transition can be smooth for you. So as I was saying, guys, I was sorry, bear with me, guys. So yes, I was in Kigali this week. This was Friday. Every Friday, the Rwanda Development Board hosts or organizes a investors open day. That's every Friday from between 9 to 12. So if you have any questions concerning, relocating to Rwanda and doing business here, then that is the place you need to be, right? The Rwanda Development Board, they also have a website that you can visit, and there's various people that you can reach out to for any questions that you may need answered, any clarifications you may need. All right, so what has actually changed in Rwanda? Well, guys, it used, before June 10th of this year, it used to be that you could come and just buy land. But I think what was happening in Rwanda was that I guess the government recognized that there was a lot of land grabbing, especially like around the airport. So that's Bugesera International Airport. A lot of people just like buying the land and grabbing the land, holding the land, and not actually doing anything with the land. So June 10th of this year, they actually changed the laws around foreigners acquiring land here in Rwanda. So it means that you cannot just come and buy land anymore here in Rwanda. You have to actually be an investor, right? And it's not as simple as saying, yes, I'm an investor, I'm going to buy some land. There's actually a procedure, there's protocols that are in place in order for you to obtain land here. You have to make applications to RDB to become an investor, right? Or to obtain an investment certificate. And in order to obtain that, you obviously have to, there's several things like your business proposal. You also have to pay around, what is it, $500. So yeah, you need to be able to demonstrate or show an investment plan, a business plan, and how that would pan out over the coming 5 years. Once you finish with your business plan and submitted it, that business plan is actually analyzed by RDB, a specialist in RDB, and they will decide whether you get that investment certificate or not. If you do get that investment certificate, you will be allocated. It's like an account. Is it? Yeah, an account care manager, right? Who's able to guide you through your business. And that's someone who you would call upon if you needed clarifications, directions, and so on. But it seems like Rwanda has been, if anybody's actually, I don't know if they have this in the US, but in the UK, they have this program called the Dragon's Den. And I kind of looked at Rwanda a little bit as the Dragon's Den, because coming into the Dragon's Den, as a business person, you have a panel of potential, I guess, investors, and you have to present your business idea for, you're asking for a certain amount of money, and I guess they take a share in the company. But yeah, the panel you present, and the panel decides whether it's a business that they would like to support or not. So coming into Rwanda, it's a bit similar. You have to present your business plan to RDB, and they have to make a decision as to whether, I guess they will give you that investment certificate or not. So that investment certificate allows you to do a lot of things. Obviously, it gives you permission, obviously, to progress with your business. If you wanted to buy land as well, then that is what you would present to the land office in order to buy the land that you wanted. Again, RDB was telling me that actually you cannot now acquire land if you haven't got the investment certificate. Sorry, you cannot acquire residential land if you haven't got the investment certificate. So it seems as though Rwanda, if you're coming to Rwanda, Rwanda really wants people who want to invest in Rwanda, right? So basically, you need to come with a business plan. And what I'm advising you guys to do, because a lot of people will be thinking about coming to Rwanda, planning, a lot of people will kind of rush into it and find that actually when they get here, they're kind of caught up. They don't know what to do in terms of business. They're a bit lost. They're on a 3 months visa, and so there'll be various implications, and it's better for you to plan in advance, because there's nothing like coming to a place, not being well informed, and then feeling very uncomfortable. You've relocated, you've packed up, you've sold all your stuff back in America, back in Europe, and here you are in Rwanda and you're struggling. The advice that I can give you guys out there is to plan ahead. Know what business you potentially would want to set up here in Rwanda. Do your research. There are people on the ground that can help you. If you have to pay some money to gain information, it's better than making a big decision and then coming here and finding out that actually you're struggling because you weren't informed, and you don't know which direction to take. There's a lot going on because you've relocated from another country. Here you are trying to find your feet and you're struggling. So what I can say is that it will be a good idea if you knew the business you wanted to do before coming to Rwanda. Writing your business plan. You can actually submit your application for the investment certificate online, so that you can even gain approval prior to even coming to Rwanda. You can register your company prior to even coming to Rwanda, okay? And that way, you know that when you reach here on the ground, you are somewhat ahead. You're somewhat ahead, and it helps you with your whole relocation and your whole strategy. Because as I said, a lot of it has changed now in Rwanda. You cannot just come here and buy land. You have to basically be an investor. You have to be serious. Rwanda wants serious people. I know like there'll be situations where people are out there and saying, well, I don't have the business mind. Well, maybe there's a course that you can do in the Americas or in Europe before, like in terms of business. You know, there's various platforms where you can do online courses that's going to help you with your business journey here in Rwanda. Because as I said, you can come here, you get like a visitor's visa for 3 months, and then you can extend it. But there's a headache because you're always thinking, oh my God, I've got to extend the visa, I've got to extend the visa. And then obviously you've got with regards to business here in Rwanda, the initial business visa is 3 months. And then after that, you can get like 2 years, right? You have to make a reapplication for 2 years. But the Rwanda Development Board even comes out to check whether your business is a legitimate business. You know, they're very, very serious. So you need to be able to demonstrate. They need to be able to see something visible. You need to provide some sort of evidence that demonstrates that you're a serious investor here. You cannot just come because you cannot just come. And also I say to people a lot, come and visit. Like you may come to Rwanda and, you know, some people come to Rwanda and, you know, completely gel with the country. They feel that this is their place. Other people struggle, whether it would be, you know, the language barrier and so on and so forth. Other people may not connect as well. So I think that a 2 weeks visit to Rwanda is perhaps not enough to say, right, this is the country I want to relocate to. I know a lot of people have been doing their research. A lot of people have been doing like their research online. But the reality is that when you hit the ground here, you may find that it's a completely different ball game, right? It's a complete. I'm saying this because these are some of the information I'm getting from the conversations that I'm having with the diaspora here on the ground. You know, internet versus reality when you touch the ground, right? And then again, not being informed. My channel is about providing you out there with the information that's going to help you with a smooth transition from the Americas, from Europe, here in to Rwanda, because you can live an amazing quality of life and do some amazing stuff. You know, I've met some amazing people who are doing amazing things here, phenomenal things, from people from the diaspora who are doing business here and are doing very well. And the difference is that they have researched, they have put a business plan together. They have brought their business plans to the Rwanda Development Board. They have reached out to the relevant teams that's going to help direct them in terms of their business journey and relocation journey here. So it makes life a lot easier. But if you're coming, you haven't planned, you don't know where you're going, you know, you haven't put some sort of strategy. There needs to be a plan A. I always talk about this on my channel, that you should come with a plan A, B, or C. Right? Because I'm knowing people who are coming, and they're thrown off because they haven't planned, they haven't prepared, and they haven't found out enough information prior to making such a big decision about packing up in the Americas, packing up in Europe, and then coming to Rwanda, finding themselves to be lost, you know, finding that they're becoming withdrawn because they haven't planned properly, they haven't prepared themselves properly. So as I said, guys, I'm here on the ground, and I can find out a lot of information that's going to help you with your relocation and business journey here in Rwanda. So you know, reach out to me. We can book a consultation. It's very, very affordable. The email is on the screen, projecthealtha@gmail.com, right? projecthealtha@gmail.com. So do consider booking a consultation to talk about your business ventures here or your relocation strategy here. I'm more than happy to hear from you. I'm very, very flexible. I know we're all on different time zones, but it doesn't matter. I will stay up. I will wait up for you guys. So yeah, guys, if you have any questions, do let me know. We have the African superstar Black in the building. She dropped her new single, her first single, I believe, Ghana Roll Call. It's hot, guys. If you don't know about the African superstar, please go ahead and check out her channel. She has a YouTube channel and she's doing music currently in Ghana right now. Currently, she's living in Ghana. She relocated to Ghana. But yeah, if you guys are finding this useful, please go ahead and smash the like button. You can support the live stream whenever I'm live. Super chats. I'm on Patreon. I'm also on PayPal. So guys, support the vision, support Lady Visionary and everything I'm doing here. If you're finding the information useful, because I want to see you guys win. I want to win. I'm trying to win here on the continent. I'm working hard, guys. I'm working really hard. And I want to win and I want to see you guys win. And I believe that you can win when you have substantial information. As I said, there's been a lot of information that's been thrown out there to the diaspora. And I said, you know what? I'm going to go down to the Rwanda Development Board and I'm going to get a lot of things clarified for you guys, because there's nothing like being misinformed and, you know, making a drastic decision such as moving and, you know, to a brand new country that you know nothing about, and, you know, trying to find your feet. I know we all want to escape from the Americas and the you know, and Europe, but the reality is that you can find yourself being really stressed out here if you have not prepared, right? If you've not prepared, if you've not prepared well. And I always say this: if you fail to plan, then already you have planned to fail, right? Spending $100, for example, on a consultation with me, you know, that is inexpensive, and it's going to provide you a lot of information, preventing you from being stressed out potentially when you get here, and potentially thinking about even going back to the Americas and going back to Europe because, you know, you've been misinformed or not well informed. And as I said, virtual and reality, it's different. You know, you're seeing a lot of amazing content. You know, us YouTube. I mean, we are trying to give you, a lot of us YouTubers, we're trying to give you the positive aspects around Africa. But also, I always say this, that it's very important to weigh it up. You know, look at the good, look at the bad. You cannot just look at one picture. That's not the reality, right? And one of the issues, and I think unapologetic nomads, if they're still in the building, because I think I watched the video they did with Wadamaya, and Michelle was saying, I think Wadamaya asked, what would be the thing that you changed about Africa? And Michelle was just basically saying that, you know, the process for the diaspora coming to Africa in a lot of countries is still very difficult. It's not been made really easy for us. You know, we're coming here, we're on visa for 3 months, and then we have to reapply, and this and that and this and that. And things have changed now in Rwanda. As much as Rwanda is embracing the diaspora, there is now a lengthier process where I guess they are filtering out who is coming to Rwanda, who they want in Rwanda. They want business people, they want investors, they want people who are going to help build the economy of Rwanda. And you need to be able to demonstrate that through a business plan, through an extensive business plan, where you show the financial forecast of up to 5 years. And, you know, some countries, maybe you can pay your way and do this and do that and get what you want. But in Rwanda is known as one of the countries with low corruption. So you can't think, oh, you know what, I'll be fine, I'll just pay my way through. That kind of mentality actually will not work here, and you'll find yourself being so lost and so stressed. So my advice to you is to start preparing. You know, today may be the time for someone else to move to Rwanda, but it may not be your particular time. Everybody's situation is completely different. Everybody's situation is completely different. You may plan to come next year. Somebody else may plan to come in 2 years. So you have to look at your individual situation and asking yourself, is it my time? Am I prepared? Am I ready for this transition? Do I know enough to make this transition? What are the requirements of that country in order to help me to relocate to that country, stay in that country without thinking, oh, I have to leave the country after 3 months, after 6 months and come back? After, because otherwise that's what you have to do. If you haven't prepared well, you stay like for 3 months, then you have to leave Rwanda, then you come back, 3 months, and you may not have that type of money. And don't underestimate how much money you're going to need for your move, right? The reality is that your money can stretch here. But depending on which region of Rwanda you live, because like, for example, Kigali is growing rapidly, right? It's becoming very populated. It's a beautiful city, very, very clean. Rwanda, we take pride in the fact that we are Kigali is the cleanest city in Africa, right? And when you tour across Rwanda, you can see just how clean Rwanda is in general. And you will see that people have been assigned to clean the streets. We also have a monthly umuganda, where the community come out and clean the streets, and that up till 11 o'clock. Obviously, that has been affected due to COVID right now, but you can see that there's a community effort to help drive Rwanda and keep its standards clean, right? So that's what I was saying, guys, that you may have to think about the fact that Kigali is becoming increasingly expensive. Like where I live, for example, in the northern province, you can get a 4-bedroom house and pay like $400. This same 4-bedroom house in Kigali, you're going to pay maybe 1,200 or even 1,500 for this house. Okay, so you really have to think about the money that you have, how you're going to sustain yourself here, how long your savings is going to stretch. Are you thinking about a business? If you're starting up a business, do you have enough capital that will sustain that business for 6 months? Because you know that when you start a business, it can take six months to even a year for you to start to see any profits. So that's something that you really have to really consider, because making a big move, relocation, can be super stressful, especially when you're not informed. So guys, I know I have been talking a lot, but if you have any questions, please do throw them out to me in the comment section. You guys, I'm here for an hour, so I've been on for what, 33 minutes, 35 minutes. So if you have any questions, please throw them at me. But if you think, well, Lady Visionary, I'd love to book a consultation with you. I want to know more information. I want to go more in depth. I don't want to make this big, drastic decision without being well informed. Please, how can you direct me? You're here on the ground. Can you go and find out this information for me? Can you go and visit this company? I'm interested to maybe partner with a particular company. Can you, do A, Y, and Z? I am here on the ground to help you with your relocation and business journey, right? I want you guys to win. I genuinely want you guys to win, right? And I want to make sure that you guys are well informed. Also, that people don't take you on a roundabout. People don't take you on a roundabout. Those people who maybe have acquired like land, or someone's bought land for you, right now they cannot transfer that without you having an investment certificate. You have to make an application via RDB to obtain a certificate in order to buy land here, in order to buy land for business, or in order to buy land for residential purposes, right? So now you know. Now you know. Give you guys this opportunity to ask questions. Again, you can support me with a super chat every time I am live. We have the Diaspora Building Project. We're looking for investors. Minimum investment of 5K, guys. Right, where are we? So I'll go ahead and read out your questions. I just wanted to get all the information in the first part of this live, because I know there will be people watching the replay, and sometimes when it's a bit scattered, they can get a bit lost and disengaged. So I've tried to compile everything at the very beginning, giving you all an opportunity to ask any questions. And if you feel you would benefit from a consultation, which is very, very affordable, you can send me an email. Okay. Right, let's see who we have in the building again. Here we go. Okay, right. Make sure you guys have liked the live stream. Are you finding it informative? Let me know. Malachi Mohammed is in the building. Thank you so much for being here. Always supporting. Is it Hez? Fire Lord is saying hello to you as well. I think this may be the first time I'm seeing you here. I'm not sure. Thumbs up done. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Med J is in the building, always here supporting me. Thank you so much. Good morning. It's actually good afternoon here. It's 2:15 in the afternoon here in Rwanda. I'm out on the balcony. The sun is shining. It's beautiful. The birds are making a sound that I love. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Really beautiful day. But we are in rainy season, guys. We are in rainy season. I must let you know that. So the weather can change on me just like that. Right. So Medjay saying, good job, Paul Kagame. Yes, he's trying to do a very good job. Oh my God, Lady J's in the building. Abariza Asubuhi. Like, I know that's Swahili. I recognize that it's Swahili, but guys, yeah. Like my Swahili, I need to learn Swahili really. But you know, guys, did you know like my husband knows to speak like what is it, 7 different languages? And I'm out here only speaking English and trying to learn Kinyarwanda and kind of struggling, guys. But yeah, he's just super clever. And yeah, he knows what 6 or 7 languages. He's super clever. Again, thank you so much, the African superstar, for being here. Louise is in the building. Is this a question? I wonder if the business certificate be revoked if the business is not successful immediately. No. The business. Oh, I forgot to mention. That's a good one. So the investment certificate lasts for 5 years. It's for 5 years, right? And then you have to make a reapplication to demonstrate that is a profitable business. So you have 5 years with that investment certificate, right? 5 years. Melody Marks is in the building saying good morning, good afternoon. I know probably wherever you're watching from, it's good morning. Yeah, so as I was saying, yes, you're most welcome. Louise is saying thanks for the great information. You are most welcome. Thank you so much for being here. For those of you guys, obviously, who are just coming in, the topic is Rwanda has changed. You probably have to go back to the very beginning after this live to really get the meat of this conversation. But it's an opportunity to also ask any questions around relocation and doing business here in Rwanda. It's very important that you're prepared. Very, very, very important that you are prepared. I cannot stress this enough. I cannot stress this enough, guys. I cannot stress this enough. Rwanda seems to be, then we're looking, I'm saying Rwanda is looking for business people, investors, people who will help Rwanda move forward. You know, the economy is doing well and they want you to be a part of that. We have those of us who are coming, I guess, as I said, is to filter out people who are serious and people who are not serious. So those of us, the Black community, it's time to get serious. If you want to do your business here, you need to come prepared with a business plan. Rwanda wants to see a business plan. They want to, if you want to buy land, especially, you cannot buy land without an investment certificate. You cannot gain that business certificate, or sorry, investment certificate, without a business plan. So as a whole, they want to see your business plan and the prospects and the projections of your business over a 5 years period. Okay. So as I said, I want to see you guys win, and that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. Okay. The African superstar is saying we are definitely a winner. We are, and we can win. But sometimes I feel like people want things easy. I believe there's some things that need to be, like I was saying earlier, a lot of African countries, there's a lot of red tape, especially for the Black diaspora. More needs to be done for us because we're coming home. We're leaving all the crap in the Americas and the crap in Europe. And sometimes we're coming and we're having to face all these challenges. So it's like they need to open the doors and make things, the transition, a little bit more smooth for us. They definitely, a lot more needs to be done around embracing the diaspora and us coming home. Yeah, most definitely. And we are winners and we will win, but we need to make sure that we're well equipped, we're well informed, and we know which direction we're going. Coming to Rwanda for just 2 weeks is not enough. It's not enough, guys. It's not enough. You need 2 months, 3 months, I'd say 3 months on the ground to really see whether Rwanda is the place where you want to be, where you want to, be a part of and help facilitate in the development of Rwanda and live a good quality of life, because you can live an amazing quality of life. And I was saying this to someone, was it yesterday or a few days before, when you relocate to a new place, finding your feet, trying to navigate the business arena, trying to find out information that's going to help you move forward. Initially, that can be a challenge. Initially, you may even feel like, oh my God, did I make the right decision? Because, in the earlier stages, I was like, some things I was going through, I was like, oh my God, like, what is this? Like, and you feel like this is too much. But the more I've been here, the more I've been getting involved in business, interacting with the community, finding my way, navigating my way, the more I'm like, yes, I'm so happy to be here. And basically what I'm saying is that it will take time. You have to be patient. You have to demonstrate resilience like our ancestors did, our forefathers did. You have to be determined, because you can win here. You definitely can win. In Rwanda, on the continent in general, there are opportunities. More, in some places you have better opportunities. And what I love about Rwanda is that it's a safe place, low corruption. They are embracing to the community. There are clear protocols set out for us who are really serious about relocating and investing here. There are clear protocols, and the Rwanda Development Board have actually organized investors open day every Friday. I went there just to check it out, guys. I went out there on Friday to check it out. They were very professional, right? And that's what I love, the professionalism here. I just went in, they got me on the table. I had to sign in, very professionally dressed, and just I had a lot of questions. They were patient with me. They sat with me. They referred me to the relevant departments. They sent me the criteria for specific issues that I had. So I'm advising you as well. When you come to Rwanda, reach out to the Rwanda Development Board. If you're visiting, reach out to the because they have different divisions, areas of divisions according to every sector. And there are people that they can refer you to. And as I said, once you get the investment certificate, you are assigned an individual that's going to help you through your business journey, to help your business be a success, to help your relocation be a success. So you have to be ready. There's work that needs to be done. You need to be serious. Rwanda wants serious people, people who are ready to invest, people who are ready to help bring or propel Rwanda forward. Right. Guys, do you have any questions? Let's see. Plum Jade is in the building. Kagami don't play. That's correct. Um, the African superstar, Star Black, saying, I really like your hairstyle. Thank you so much. Super cute. Thank you. Queen Red Pill is in the building. Hello. How are you doing? One of my big supporters. Thank you so much. Sister, greetings, sisters. This is great advice. Thank you so much. And if you guys are finding it useful, please do smash the like button. MedJ is saying, Africa isn't a bedroom, to be honest. I think those immigration laws are way too soft. If I was president, I'll have tightened those rules even more, forcing foreigners to produce legal medical documents. Well, you know, as I said, Rwanda is embracing the diaspora, and there are processes that they have to follow. And there are clear processes, and you can find out all that information from the Rwanda Development Board. And as I said, I do offer consultations for anybody that may be interested. You know, we can set up a Zoom consultation. It is at an affordable price. I'm here on the ground, and I'm here to help you, facilitate you with your relocation and business journey and your success here in Rwanda. Okay, Lady J is asking a question. Would you recommend to start out with a tourist visa until you decide what type of business you want? So as I was saying, if you were not sure about what you wanted to do, yes, you could get your tourist visa. The tourist visa, you can get it here on arrival. You got the 30 days visa and the 90 days visa. As I said, I don't believe coming for 2 weeks to Rwanda is enough to make a decision. I think 3 months is good enough. But when you come within that 3 months, you have to have a plan in terms of networking, you know, people who can help you, businesses that you would like to visit to gather information. You know, if you have several business ideas, perhaps you can explore those ideas within the 3 months that you're here. And they do have a 3-month business visa for people who just want to explore different business ideas. That is available from the Rwanda immigration authorities. Okay. Who do we have? Lady J saying, we're moving to Rwanda next year. We have 3 business ideas in mind. My personal business idea will help all business owners. Wow. So yes, I say have some ideas. You know, start planning. If you're very sure about your business plan, you've done your research, you've connected with people here, start, yeah, if you know you're very sure about that, start writing your business plan in detail. Your business plan needs to have some weight. And then when you get on the ground, you need to do field research. You need to do field work, right? That's going to form part of your business plan. And even it's going to help you to know whether it's a viable business, whether it's a feasible business. Is this something that would work here in Rwanda? Right? Guys, if you're finding this useful, please, 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 please smash the like button, right? I'm only here for another, 10 minutes or so. So if you have any questions, please throw them at me. I'm here for you. I am here for you. We have a super sticker from Success Nation supporting my work there. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Louise saying, if we invest in the 5K project, will it be the qualification to get an investment certificate? No, no. You have to make an application through RDB for a business project, for a business. So no, unless you were a part of that business, you were holding a share within that business, then perhaps so. All right, so Queen Red Pill, good afternoon. Lady Visionary, good afternoon to you as well. Another super chat, Jeff, there from Success Nation. Good morning, sis. Good morning to you as well. I'm saying, yeah, good morning, but it's afternoon here in Rwanda. But I know, as I said, there's so many of you guys who are watching on different time zones. And so I'll say good morning, but yeah, it's good afternoon here in Rwanda. It's coming up to what? Yeah, it's 2:30. 2:30. So thank you so much again for that super chat. Mula is in the building. Good morning from New Jersey, sorry. Samson is in the building. Hi from Tasmania. Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? Please do smash the like button, support this with a super chat whenever I'm live. Plum JD says, sounds like the government is taking an active role. Like, I think a lot of you guys would actually agree that, you know, one thing we love about the governance is that we can see, well, I've been coming to Rwanda for what, since 2014, and I can see that the government here is very proactive. And that's what I love about Rwanda. The government here is very proactive, and I'm seeing changes in front of my eyes. You know, there are there's a vision for Rwanda, and every time you know you move across the country, you can see developments that are happening, right? And it's not just infrastructure. We're having changes in terms of even for the local people, right? Their lives are being impacted. There is a lot that still needs to be done. I believe, especially for the young people, there's still a significant amount of young people who are unemployed here, but there are programs in place and policies to try and mitigate that. And again, anybody who's coming and thinking about doing business, perhaps you can target, your business can also employ and target the young people who are so driven, so passionate, and they want to work. The problem here in Africa is that there's a lot of there's a lack of productivity. A lot of people just idle. So if you're coming and you're an investor, you have a business idea, you're opening up a business, you can provide employment. You know, and that's the way Rwanda is going. They want to develop their people, and they want sustainable projects here, and they want to move forward. So you're definitely seeing laws and policies in place to project Rwanda further than it already has done over the last, what, less than 30 years. Okay, Samson, thank you so much for that super chat. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much for supporting my work. Every little helps. Thank you so much. Okay, men tend to learn foreign languages quicker than females because we are actually trying to score. Okay, I hear you, I hear you, I hear you. I don't know, I haven't read the research, so I don't know how much that is true. I think it's about being, I guess, you have to be determined, and yeah, you know, you have to be determined. Samson is saying one step at a time. Aaliyah's in the building. Hello, how are you? I feel like it's been a long time. Is it Ginny is in the building? Hello, Lady Visionary. Hello to you as well. Guys, do you have any questions? I'm going through your comments. Any questions, I'll answer them, but I do plan to leave shortly. Andy's in the building. Rwanda, soon come. Okay, would love to see you here. Anybody that's coming to Rwanda, I know, as I said, a lot of you guys are, you know, coming to Rwanda and just staying in Kigali. That's slowly changing because a few of you guys are venturing up this side where I am, which is the northern province of Rwanda, about an hour away from Congo. And we're like, you know, the lakes are very, very close. We have Lake Kivu, we have the Twin Lakes, Lake Burera and Lake Rohondo. I'm doing my project on Lake Burera, for those of you guys who don't know. But the point I was trying to make is that those of you guys who are thinking about coming to Rwanda, and I believe that you should be exploring not just Kigali, but other regions of Rwanda. I do offer the Meetup Tour here in Musanze. That's where, you know, it's you get a 3-night stay. Well, first of all, you get a pickup and return to Kigali. A 3-night stay includes breakfast here in the northern region. You get to go to Gisenyi. You can actually see Congo from that spot where I'll take you. Have a look and just enjoy the beautiful views of Lake Kivu and the surrounding areas. I also take you around Musanze, as well as the beautiful Twin Lakes here in the northern region. You go on a boat tour, you know, whether it's wine or champagne or juice or water that you want to drink, all of that is complimentary. So do consider booking the Meetup Tour with me if you're here in Rwanda and wanting to explore and wanting to meet me as well. You can send me an email and I can send you the details. That's projecthealtha@gmail.com, right? Right. Louise is saying, is there a path for a wealthy retiree to buy a home if they don't start a business? So a lot of people have been asking this question, right? And what I'll say is that I know with the US, there's some sort of program where, you know, you get like a 2 years visa that you can actually renew. And providing you can demonstrate, obviously, that you can sustain yourself here. But in general, they're looking for investors and people who are doing business here. You make an application to RDB for that investment certificate. If you get that, then you can buy land, you can buy property. Yeah. Right. Videocast Studio is saying the problem is we don't have 3 months. We have sometimes okay, I understand. We have, so I mean, you know, the ideal I would say would be 3 months. But if you don't have 3 months, you can only try to strategize within the time frame that you have. You know, I've seen people come here for a week, 2 weeks, and but came with an extensive plan of information gathering. You know, because as I said, virtual versus reality. The reality is when you touch down here on the ground. So you're going to do what you can, but overall, I say strategize. What is your strategy? You're coming, but you don't know. Yeah, you're just coming to see. Maybe you want to relocate, but you haven't strategized. What information do you actually need to find out that's going to prove useful for your move here? Ibrahim is in the building. Hi, Lady Visionary. Good information for those coming to Rwanda. Thank you so much. Plum Jade, when you leave the country after 90 days, how long do you have to be outside the country before you can return? There's no set time, as long as, as far as I know, there's no set time. There's no set time, but you know, people go like for a week and then come back. Yeah. But it's not ideal because that's expensive. So that's what I'm saying. Plan, plan, plan. If you get it right, you can avoid all the hassle of leaving and coming back, leaving and coming back. It's stressful. It's very stressful. Videocast, is it possible to meet you in Rwanda? Yes, it is possible to meet me in Rwanda. Those of you guys who are serious, yes, it's possible to meet me in Rwanda. But there must be a clear agenda as to our meeting. I do meet up with you guys. You know, I've done it on a number of occasions. Andy is asking, do you know of any good business plan writers? So guys, yes. So if that's something that you are interested in, reach out to me and we can sort that. Well, I can sort that out for you, right? You need to have, as someone who's thinking about relocating and doing business here, you must have a business plan. You must have a business plan. Right. Someone is, Queen Red Pill is asking a question. Is the jab required in Rwanda? So I believe things have changed recently as well. Now, if you have the double jab, if you can show that you've been vaccinated, you don't need to quarantine here. But if you haven't been vaccinated on arrival to Rwanda, you have to take the COVID test at the airport. And you have to go into quarantine for up to 24 hours whilst you wait for your COVID results. Providing those results are negative, you are free to leave and go about your business. But yeah, if you have been vaccinated, you don't go to the quarantine hotel. You just leave the airport and go about your business, right? Medjay is saying, if you don't want to invest, don't come to Africa. It's that simple. So yeah, I guess it's like, you know, Rwanda is open, you can visit, but in terms of if you want to stay here, definitely that's the way they've put it. You have to be an investor in order to stay here. Otherwise, you're free to come and go. Rwanda will let you, you can have your business here, but yeah, you can be free to go and come. There's even a visa for that, for anybody engaging in multinational business. You can apply for a visa to be able to come and go as you wish, right? Right. Let's keep it respectful, guys, in the building. Let's keep it respectful on the channel. Yeah, so we are having, Louise, I just wondered about the 65 plus who retired. So yes, we're getting a lot of people who are retired, especially a lot of you from the US, but they are engaging in business activities, as I know. They are engaging in business activities, right? But you only need to apply for an investment certificate if you are wanting to acquire residential land as well as land for business, right? And there's some other categories that will require an investment certificate, right? But you can come and register your business. But if you want to be able to reside here eventually, the best route is to obtain an investment certificate. And an investment certificate will basically solve a lot of your problems, because doors will open for you if you're serious in business, and that is demonstrated through your business plan, because that is thoroughly analyzed by RDB, right? Ivory's in the building. Sorry, Ivor is in the building. Hello, Lady Visionary. Hello to you as well. Thank you so much for being here. Much appreciated. Make sure you like. Support with the super chat if you can. As I said, I'm looking for investors on the diaspora building projects. If that's something that you're interested in, a minimum investment of 5,000 USD, 7% return on investment. Right. Right. Okay. At Louise, I think you can, Menjay, I think you are wrong. There's a visa for retirees and can buy a house, live in it. That's what I have been told very recently. So if you want clarifications, guys, the Rwanda immigration, they're the best people to contact. They are available. You can send an email with your questions. Yeah, you can send an email with your questions. But from what I know, even a lot of over 60s who are here are the diaspora that I know, they have engaged in business in order to obtain also visas as well. Okay. Right, Videocast Studio says, I'm in Rwanda right now, would like to meet more entrepreneurs, not easy, right? Right. So, Lady J, will you take us to the local areas? Yes, most definitely. So, you know, the meetup, the Rwanda meetup tour with me, it can be very flexible according to your needs. So if there are specific things that you want to see, I can adapt it specifically for you. But it's a 3-day tour here in the Northern Province. You can, you know, you may decide that you want to visit a village. You may decide that you want to, I don't know, you learn about banana beer making. There's a specific things that you want to do. You want to, you know, learn more about real estate and see real estate properties. So that meetup tour can be tailored to your needs. Okay. Ivor, Lady Visionary, I saw your property. It has volcanic stones on it. That is gold mine. If someone can remove it and process it into construction or road building materials, there is a company in Musanze. So Yes, so I will not need to buy any like volcanic rocks or anything like that, because I will be using those rocks to build as part of they will be used to build the apartments. So I will not be removing them, because I will be using them to build my apartment. So a lot of people who don't have the volcanic rocks, they have to buy them, but I'm using them um, as building materials for the diaspora building project. So that's a win. Yes, so seniors, Ibrahim is saying seniors can get 10 years visa as long as you show income. So you need to be able to demonstrate that you're able to sustain yourself here in Rwanda. Yes, and if you need clarifications regarding the requirements, guys, you can reach out to the Rwanda immigration, right? And they're going to help guide you in terms of what you need to be able to show, illustrate in order to get your visa to stay here in Rwanda, right? Lady Visionary is giving free Sunday cookies. Yes, I thought, I'm going to come on here and just give you guys information, because information, I believe it's paramount. And I'm seeing people come and not know which direction they're going in, and it's sad, right? It's sad. So I'm trying to prevent that from happening. I'm sitting here, it's a Sunday, and I was just here and I had some lunch and I was chilling. I said, I'm going to come on and talk to you guys. Now, a lot of you guys are seeing information on the internet, but internet, virtual versus reality, it's two different things. What may work for someone may not work for you. You can't copy something that somebody else has already done. It may not work for you. So you need to work out what will work for you. What is your strategy? How will I make sure that my move to Rwanda or wherever else will be a success? So otherwise you're moving from one stress into another stress potentially, because you're not well informed. Some people reach out to me for a consultation and I say, oh, an hour is this amount, and you never hear from them. I'd rather pay that. And I'm thinking, well, you guys who will reach out to me and who've done consultations with me, the price is very reasonable. But that's the problem with the Black diaspora. Sometimes you always want something for free. Then when you get here, you get into an absolute mess. And I've had people, not reached out to me for consultation, or reached out to me for consultation. I've told them, okay, this is a fee, very, very affordable, not heard from them. But then when they get into a mess here, they've reached out to me. And the type of person I am, I want to help everybody. So I will try my best for you. But I'm giving you this information and I'm offering the consultations so that you can make good use of that. You can make good use of me, who's on the ground, that can help you gain all the information you need to decide whether this is for you or not. Because if you haven't planned, then you have planned to fail, right? Videocast Studio saying, thanks, I will send you a mail. Thank you so much. I look forward to that. Aliyah, is there a fee of a certain amount of capital the investor has to have in order to receive the investor certificate? There is no set amount. According to the RDB, when I spoke to them, there is no set of amount of capital in order for you to gain the investment certificate. But obviously you need to be able to demonstrate through your business plan, you need to be able to demonstrate a financial forecast over 5 years. It needs to be a business that is demonstrate that it's going to make profits. So that's it, the answer. No, there's no set amount that an investor needs in order to get that certificate from RDB. But you do need to pay $500 plus fulfill all the requirements, business plan, and so forth. Yeah, and you have to pay that $500 for the application to be looked at. Okay. Thank you guys so much. Really appreciate you guys being here. Queen Red Pill is reminding you guys to hit that like button if you haven't already done so. If you're finding this informative, you really feel like you're benefiting from it, gaining some knowledge, please, please, please support. And if you're new, please consider subscribing. My name is Lady Visionary. I've relocated from the UK and I'm living here in Rwanda with my husband and 2 boys. We are in the area of hospitality and tourism, real estate, as well as agribusiness. Right? Right. Oh, Samson is saying, can you explain more about the investment permit, please? So it's an investment certificate. So if you're wanting to buy land here for business or to reside here, you have to make an application. Yeah, so you have to make an application of business through RDB, right? As I said, you have to provide an extensive business plan that also demonstrate financial flow over a 5-year period. You submit that application, you pay $500. This information is also available, I believe, via RDB. Again, if you think that a consultation would be very useful, that's where I go into detail about every single thing. I talk you through, as well as provide you with the actual policies from RDB, or whether it's from the land management authorities here in Rwanda. So every information that I provide you verbally, and that's also documented as well. So I can give you those specific informations that you can actually read for yourself, right? So if that is something that you are interested in, you want clarifications regarding information, you want a better understanding of how you can make your move a success, then you can book a consultation with me. projecthealtha@gmail.com. The email is projecthealtha@gmail.com, okay? Right. Okay, so Ivory saying, Lady Visionary, 2022 is going to be big in Rwanda. mRNA factory, new airport, business reopening, convention starting. Wow. So yeah, Rwanda is, listen, I know, you know, Rwanda has been hit along with so many other countries, but I'm telling you, from what I'm seeing on the ground, Rwanda is going to go from strength to strength. And I've been telling people even before this this June 10th, where the laws changed around land and foreigners owning land. I was telling people, guys, get in there. If you go and look at some of my previous videos last year, I was saying, guys, getting there now. I even did a video with African Tigress telling people to get their foot in the door now before things tighten up. And that's exactly what happened. Things tighten up because Lady Visionary could see the vision. And those people who held back are kicking themselves now, right? Those people who held back are kicking themselves now, right? So Rwanda is going from strength to strength. Things are happening here in Rwanda. Progress is happening. You can be a part of something phenomenal. You still can be a part of something great. But they're just processes that you now have to go through. Right? It's going to be well worth it. It's going to be well worth it. Right. Guys, the last few questions, I think. I'm seeing more of you guys. Ibrahim. Louise, I think Lady Visionary now knows the answer better than me. Okay, what was the question? Sorry. Okay. I don't know if I've missed that, but yeah. Muller is asking, I need to get me some land in Rwanda. Land in Rwanda is like gold, because if you look and do your research, you can find out that, the surface area of Rwanda is not very good. It has not very big, sorry, not very good, not very big. The population is around 13 million now. Yeah, so land is gold. Land is gold. Land is gold. And I did say, for those of you guys who, you know, you're wanting to come to Rwanda and invest, I do have a property at Bugesera International Airport. It's an agricultural land. If you have a business idea around agriculture and you're looking for land to lease, I do have land available for lease. It is 3,000 plus square meters. That's what, about 32,000 plus square feet, right? If you don't necessarily want to buy land, but you want to lease land for, I don't know, maybe it may be for a mushroom business, a piggery business. Near that particular plot, there is somebody engaging in the poultry business. You may decide to start a rabbit business. You may decide to start a goats business. So that land at Bugesera International Airport, you know, the airport, I was down there a couple of weeks ago. Things are progressing. Like Rwanda, it's like they make things happen overnight. I'm like always blown away, always blown away. And the more I'm here, I'm seeing things develop. I know I've made the right decision and I've positioned myself early. I've positioned myself early, but it's not too late. For those of you guys who are serious, it's not too late, right? It's not too late. So, as I said, there is, I do have land, agricultural land available for those people who are serious about doing business in Rwanda. Yeah, and this is another way where you wouldn't even have to apply for an investment certificate. You will be able to just register your business, and that would be enough to help you get your visa here. If you were serious, you didn't want to acquire land or go through that process of applying for an investment certificate, you were clear on your business idea, it's agricultural business, then I have got land available for leasing at Bugesera International Airport. That airport it's coming on pretty well, and it's pretty impressive what's happening here on the ground. And if you guys remember, as I said, I did a video with African Tigress back in 2019. And I was saying, this is a big opportunity. Get in there, get in there. Get in there quickly. Some of you listened, but a lot of you guys were slow, right? Please smash the like button if you found this information useful. Louise is saying, don't worry about my previous questions. I will email you. I look forward to seeing your email. Definitely, I try to respond as soon as I can. Do bear with me. As you can imagine, I do get quite a lot of emails, but definitely reach out to me. I will definitely reply. Okay, Lady on Monday, I bought some ostrich fur grass in Geneva. At first, I was a little skeptical, but it was absolutely delicious. But the Africans have to wait on white folks to do that for them. Okay, so guys, any final questions, any final words? As I said, I hope you guys have found that useful. If you have any further questions, you are interested in doing a consultation, then just drop me an email. Drop me an email and we can set up your consultation. It's very, very affordable. We normally do that via Zoom. It's very informative. It gives you an opportunity to ask specific questions around your relocation here to Rwanda, as well as your business ventures here. I'm here on the ground, so I'm able to do some field work for you, find out the key and relevant information that's going to be useful for your specific business strategy and ideas. So, do reach out to me. Do reach out to me. I'm here to help. I am really here to help. As I said, I want to see each and every one of you guys win. I want to win, yes, but I also want to see you guys win. And so that's why I'm providing as much information as possible. And I'm giving you guys the opportunity to reach out to me, and we can have a one-on-one, right? A one-on-one. So Mull is saying, I'll be in touch. Thanks. You're most welcome. I look forward to your email as well. I'm seeing 40 of you guys in the building. Have you all smashed the like button? Have you subscribed if you're new? Because guys, I always say this. I know. I'm repeating myself. I know. But so many people, they come and the statistics show me that so many of you guys, you come, you enjoy the content, you keep coming back, but are not yet subscribed. Right? If that subscribe button is in red, all you have to do is tap it, and you just turn on your post notification bell so that you are informed every time I post. Because sometimes some of you are saying, Lady Visionary, you were live and I didn't catch your live. I didn't even know you were live. That's because you probably haven't turned on your notification, right? Bell. So you haven't clicked the notification bell. That's going to alert you that, you know, Lady Visionary is live. You know, the post notification bell indicates that I am going live. So again, if you guys have any specific questions regards to relocating or doing business here in Rwanda, then I'll give you this opportunity before I close, just to send your questions with regards to that. Again, I am on Instagram. For those of you guys who are not following me over on the Instagram, my name there is lady_visionary. I do also have a business Instagram, which is under like tourism and hospitality. The name of that is Twin Lakes Recreational Island. Go ahead and support me over on that Instagram. And what else, guys? What else? I think that's it. Let's see. Yeah, so do check out my Instagram pages, support me over there. If you know you want to support me on any projects that I'm doing, because as I said, I am working on the diaspora building project, and if anybody wants to donate something supporting that project as well, then you can obviously reach out to me. Again, you can support every time I'm live. The super chat dollar button is right there. You just have to click on it and support with whatever you can. Every little helps, right? Again, all the details are down below in the description bar. There's a PayPal link as well. You can reach out to me there. I'm also on Patreon, guys. I'm also on Patreon, okay? That is www.patreon.com/ladyvisionary. I share some stuff over on what is it, about, you know, some bits that's happening behind the scenes, you know, a bit more information that I would share here on the channel. So if you want to find out a bit more, you want to support the projects that I'm doing, then this is one way in which you can support via Patreon. www.patreon.com/ladyvisionary. Okay, so I really appreciate each and every one of you taking the time out to just sit with me on this beautiful Sunday morning, or here in afternoon here in Rwanda, and say thank you so much for your time. I really do appreciate you. And I look forward, I know some of you said that you will be emailing me, and I look forward to your emails. Those of you guys who are just coming in, again, you'll have to go to the very beginning to find out what this conversation was about. Again, my email is on the screen for anyone who's interested in a consultation, relocation or business consultation. You can reach out to me via email. Just giving you guys that last opportunity, if you guys wanted to ask me any questions. Medjay is asking about going to the beach. No, actually, it's the afternoon here and it's rainy season. So it's actually looking like it's about to start raining, actually. So normally the sun's out in the morning, and yeah, about 1, 2, even 3 o'clock it starts to rain. So it's just hit like 3 o'clock right now. So I can see that it's getting a little bit cloudy. It's going to rain. So beach, and well, we don't really have, in the northern province, we don't have the beach, but we have a beach Lake Kivu, and I'm also creating a beach on my project site as well. I may do a video, because I've never actually swam in the lakes here. No, I haven't swum in any of the lakes here, so I may just do a video of me swimming in the lakes. We'll see. Let me know if you'd like to see that video, going out there swimming in the lake. It's a little bit chilly because of the current season, but perhaps when it gets a bit warmer, yeah, I'll go out and swim. I can swim, by the way, for those of you guys who may be asking. I can swim. I was born in the Caribbean, and in the Caribbean we're basically surrounded by the ocean, and I used to go to the beach with my dad every single week. And I'll never forget, my dad threw me out because I was so afraid of the water, and my dad just threw me into the sea. Like, it was either sink or swim, and best know I was swimming. So yeah, a bit of tough love from my dad, but it helped. I can swim fairly well. Noella's in the building. El Dixon, good morning. Typically, how long are your sessions? So typically the consultation sessions are about an hour, going on to 2 hours. Yeah, from an hour to 2 hours. It depends. Sometimes even 3 hours. I've had consultations that last for 3 hours. So it really does depend. I'm flexible. Sometimes there's a lot of information that's needed, a lot of information that you thought, someone thought they knew, but finding out that actually from the consultation, there's a lot more information that they missed. And so I will just take the time to ensure that, that information is relayed well, and there's a level of understanding. So yeah, it's anywhere between an hour to 3 hours. Yeah, I try to keep it to 2 hours because 3 hours is a bit long, but yeah, I have had consultations that's gone over. Nedjes and Dam, your bad weather looks like the best weather. So as I said, like it was sunny. Now I can feel a bit of a breeze. By the afternoon, it starts to rain here in Musanze, or in the northern region. So yeah, it was a beautiful day. Still a beautiful day. It's just a cool breeze, but I know it's gonna rain. I know it's gonna rain. Yeah. Yes, I can swim. I can survive out in these lakes. So definitely, most definitely. So guys, I am going to leave you because I'm not seeing you guys ask any questions. So I guess I'll leave that for the emails and consultations. Thanks again so much for joining me. I really, really appreciate your support, your time. The love that you guys show me on this channel is just unreal. Like, I could start naming people, but I won't, because then I may miss some people and then you may get angry with me. So I won't start naming people, but I think you know who you are. The continuous love and support is unreal. Like as I'm about to close up, guys, I'm really sorry. My screen has just gone. Let's see if this will work. Yes. So the battery is quite low. So yeah, I've just plugged that in. I just want to say thank you so much to Noella L. Dixon for that super chat. Again, appreciate you. You've given a couple super chats, if I can remember correctly. Yeah, I just want to say thank you because, as I said, I don't want to name people, but you guys know who you are. I appreciate you so much. The support that you give me, whether it's like, just moral support, donation, supporting what I'm doing out here, because it does go a long way, goes a super, super long way. And as I said, those of you guys who have been supporting, when you hit the ground here in Rwanda and you want to see what I've been up to, you're more than welcome. There's a lot that I haven't shown, but those of you guys who've done the Meetup Tour have seen what I'm working on, and I'm super, super excited. Yes, there are days where, as I said, you have good days and you have bad days. Mostly I have good days. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm on the continent. Mostly I have good days, really, really good days. And then obviously sometimes, there's hurdles and challenges and I'm like, this is a bit much. But what I'm saying is that, seriously, I know that there's genuine people who I know love and support me. 100%. You guys know who you are. I really want to say names, but I don't want to say names. I know I'm going to miss people and I don't want to do that. But thank you so much. The love is real, and I wanted to let you know that I do appreciate it, and I do not take it for granted. I really do not take it for granted. And you know, welcome to Rwanda. In Kinyarwanda said we say Murakaza Neza means welcome, and I'm saying welcome to Rwanda. You guys are absolutely welcome. I can't wait to meet you guys. I've already met so many of you guys who've come and visited. Some of you have come and stayed. Some of you have come and left, are coming back. You guys know who you are. We had some recent visitors as well who were exploring business. I met up with them here in Musanze. They have some really great projects. I'm really, really excited. It's like, you know, we are capable of doing great things. We're capable of winning here on the continent. And when I see the business ideas that you guys have and your plans and your strategies, I'm like, wow. But then there are still a lot of you that I'm concerned about. And that's why I've decided to come on here live, because there's still a lot of you guys that I'm concerned about, that I believe that I'm not strategizing well, not thinking about the bigger picture well. And just, it's not about just jumping on the bandwagon and saying, oh, you know, so-and-so has moved and this and this. You've got to think about you individually, whether it's yourself coming in as an individual, because we're having a lot of lone travelers, we're having families. There's so many that you need, so much that you need to think about in terms of, you know, the family aspect, the dynamics, and how, you know, what's the plan here for your family? How are you going to make this a success? And so it was that concern that I have for you guys that kind of prompted me to come on here and give this information that's hopefully going to prove to be useful for you, right? I want to be, you know, as transparent as I can with you guys, that yes, moving to the continent can be amazing, but it can also be stressful if you haven't planned, prepared well, and if you're not informed. So I'm here as, I don't know who said it earlier, but God, but someone said that, you know, Lady Visionary is here giving you guys cookies for free, you know, and yeah, I am. It's absolutely free. Med J is saying, Lady Visionary, are there any active volcanoes in Rwanda? Not that I know of, but obviously we had the recent eruption or activity in Goma, what, a couple of months ago? Was it back in May? Yes, back in May, which is not too far from where I am, not too far from the northern province. And so because we had, you know, you had that volcanic activity, a lot of people obviously got really frightened, and they were fleeing Congo and coming into Rwanda, and some people were actually even moving to also fleeing to Kigali as well. And I actually got a little bit concerned, guys, because like initially, obviously the activities were happening in Goma. And, you know, obviously everybody had to kind of be on alert. People actually moved to Musanze from Goma. And we were feeling the movements of the earth, you know, just slightly. There were just slight movements. And they started to increase in strength. And I was like, you know, because I remember like waking up one night and going, oh my God, did you feel that? And so asking my husband that. I was a little bit scared, guys, I'm not gonna lie, but he was giving me reassurance that everything was fine. And then I started calling Kigali to ask them if they could feel the earthquakes and things like that. And they were saying that they could feel the earthquakes. They were very subtle. And not like the ones that we were having here in Musanze, because I think there was a point where the chandelier in my living room was shaking, and people were strategizing in terms of, right, making sure that you have enough fuel in the car, you know, if things were sort of shaking in the house too much and we have to, you know, go outside and so on and so forth. But at that time, anyway, I had to leave Rwanda to go to Jamaica. And so I left my husband and kids here, and yeah, they reported to me eventually that everything was fine, because I was a little bit concerned, but everything eventually just settled, which was great. Everything settled, which was really, really good. So Yeah, a little bit of an alarm went off, but you know, we were all fine in the end. Everybody like who had fled from Goma to Musanze or to Kigali had then obviously when things settled had gone back. Yeah, but so far nothing. You know, obviously we surround. I think here we're surrounded by what 8 or 9 chains of volcanoes. Even from the diaspora building project, not too far from where I am here, one of the reasons why I even got that plot is because you know you could the views are beautiful, absolutely stunning. And when you're on that hill and looking around and seeing the volcanoes and the views, you're just absolutely blown away. You're mesmerized completely. And so that was one of the reasons that, you know, and the rock, someone was saying that they saw the volcanic rocks in the land that I had purchased. And that was because that's actually rocks in the land from a volcano that had erupted, I think, more than 100 years ago. So you can actually still see the presence of volcanic rocks in lands where, like, the last eruption, I think, was over 100 years ago. So nothing to be worried about, Medjay. Don't worry, nothing to be worried about. And we're pretty well disaster prepared. Yeah. Um, Medjay. Anyway, guys, I was saying that I was leaving, and then I don't know, Medjay asked something, and then I just went off into a tangent. But thank you guys so thank you guys so much again. It's been wonderful. Thank you for taking the time out to, you know, be with me. I appreciate that. Again, if you're new, make sure you go ahead and subscribe. I am Lady Visionary, relocated from the UK. Now I am in Rwanda, investing in tourism and hospitality, as well as real estate and agribusiness, farming, right? And if you guys are coming, you can book the meetup tour with me. You want to know more about the projects here on the ground, I'm more than happy to show you what I'm doing here on the ground. There's visible activities, guys. It's not just someone on the screen saying that she's doing things and she's not. There's visible activities going on. I'm working like a donkey here, right? I'm working like a donkey here, and when you guys come, you'll actually see, like, you know, it was funny because someone was saying to me that, oh, I saw you and you were on your moped, and then, you know, I see you another time, and um, I see you another time, and you're suited and booted, and that's when I had the meeting with RDB, so I went there looking very, well, yeah, basically I was wearing a suit and, you know, looking very formal, and, you know, my presentation was just on point, guys. So yeah, they were like, this woman, like, Rwandans sometimes they look at me and they're like, they can't believe that I do what I do. Like, they see what I'm doing here and they're like, wow, you demonstrate such strength and I'm inspired by you. And I'm like, wow, yes, we have to work hard. And they're like, especially the young girls here, they're like, yeah, Lady Visionary, I want to work as hard as you do. Like, and they also inspire me. So, guys, I'm working my socks off because if, yeah, my belief, like, obviously if I work now, put in all the efforts now, then yeah, later on I can just chill, even though some days I'll be chilling because the weather will be so beautiful. And my project site, you guys have seen how beautiful that place is, so it's like, I'm at work but I'm chilled, I'm absolutely chilled, but I work my ass off. Right. So Noella L. Dixon is saying thank you. Thank you to again. Thank you so much again for that super chat. Talk Truth is in the building. How much is the meetup tour? The meetup tour is $350. Again, that includes pickup from Kigali and also drop off at the end of the tour back to Kigali. 3 nights stay, which includes a breakfast, a tour in Musanze. You get to look at real estate. We also go to Lake Kivu by Goma. You can actually physically go to the border of Congo and step across and say you've been to Congo. And I also take you to the Twin Lakes, where you get to do a boat tour, which includes complimentary drinks, whether that's wine, champagne, juice, water. Yeah. So yeah, I hopefully hopefully that answers your question. It's the meetup tour is 350 US dollars. and you're supporting a great cause when you support what I'm doing here. Med J is saying, Kerry Ann, you are the best. So for those of you guys who don't know, Med J has just exposed me that what my real name is. But yeah, I do tell you guys my real name on here. I don't mind. Queen Red Pill, oh, thank you so much. Say hi to your husband and children for me. I will. I definitely will. And yeah, Red Pill, one of my supporters, just always showing so much love and supporting. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. I said I wouldn't mention anybody, but I did mention you. So because I do appreciate all that you do. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So guys, I know that I've been saying I'm going to go for the last, what, half an hour? Some of you guys are probably just laughing like, Lady Visionary, just go, just go. Some of you guys just want me to stay, but I can't. I've got to love you and leave you guys. And I'll see you again in the next one. Much love, guys. Take care. Mwah!